Hey everybody, what is going on? How's it going? How's it going? Good afternoon to you. It is 3:30 Central here, and it's time for another wonderful round of bow, bolts, and arrows with Miss Jody. Looks like she's popped in and ready to go. So let's get rid of my ugly mug and bring her in. Miss Jody, you ready?
Yes, I am ready finally.
All right, all right. Well, ma'am, I'm going to bow out. I'm going to give you the stage. And from me and everybody at the WO Entertainment Network, welcome to the family. Have fun.
Thank you very much. So, today I'm talking about my upcoming shoot on Saturday the 24th. So in June, I was not able to practice as much as I wanted to because things going on. And these past few weeks, I have been getting muscle memory and my arrow count built back up. So what that kind of consists of muscle memory is just letting the back muscles remember what them and getting them back stronger and just making sure that I'm not tense and holding my shoulders in, that they're nice and level and back where they need to be. Um, with my arrow count, I usually try to shoot about uh, 60 to 100 arrows a night, which lately I have been accomplishing that goal, which is amazing. But when I go to state shoots and all that, I'll be shooting around 150 to 200 arrows a weekend. Sometimes in a day, it just depends on what shoots I'm doing during those days. I've also been working on my form, making sure my legs are a width apart, or our shoulder length apart. I've also been making sure that I'm not bending my knees too much. Also making sure that, I'm holding my hand position correctly. Um, right here on my thumb, on that V part of where my thumb is where I am trying to hold it the most, because right there is where I can get the most, um, sorry, I can get the most grip out of my bow. I've also been making sure I'm not tilting my head on my string too much and putting string pressure on it, making sure I am, you know, not shoving my kisser button into my cheek, or just something like that, little things that can happen. I've been also working on building that muscle up in my shoulders that I need, and so I can shoot as much arrows as I need. I've been mostly working on these past 3 weeks is a modified 600 and a 300. So they have an American 600 and they have a modified American 600. So when I go for state tryouts for the national team, I will usually shoot a American 600, but this is just a, a small in county 4-H shoot, and it's just a modified. So I'll be shooting 6 arrows, um, at 60 yards 4 times, six, 6 arrows at 50 yards 3 times, and then three arrows 8 times at 40 yards is what I will be doing there. And an American 300, I have just 5 arrows, and there are about a I think they're about a 4.2, and so they are very fat arrows that I will be shooting for my American. They are quite big, so I can get a lot more line cutters with them, is why I like them so much. um, if you are enrolled in 4-H and you haven't already, there is a Lewis County shoot on Saturday the 24th, which is this Saturday. It is for what all they have this year, or what all they have. I know they have archery and shotgun. Those are the two that I saw that stood out. um, I'm not really too worried about beating everyone at Lewis County at all. Not really worried about it because I know I'm good enough the way I am. So I'm just gonna go and have fun and be there to help others if I need to. So for my coming matches on Saturday, I will have to leave the house very early to get there on time for my American 300, which I will be shooting in the morning, which I am not a morning person at all. And that's going to be fun. Lots of caffeine in that morning. So I'll be shooting that probably around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. And then about afternoonish, I'll be shooting my modified 600, which will probably be about maybe 12 or 1, probably around somewhere in there. I'll be shooting that. It may be earlier, I don't know. All together, I will be shooting around 142. Pretty impressive, if you ask me. And that takes a lot. Range, and that's how we did those, just with our small group. And I mean, that was fun, but this year we are able to do it all in person. I mean, there's going to be like tons of us shooting at once, not just like 2 or 3 of us. And all of my shoots will be in Prairie Grove, which is in Columbia, Missouri. And I will be spending a lot of time in August, September, and October down there in Prairie Grove. This will be my first actual 4-H shoot of the year. I went to many other shoots, but they have not been 4-H related. And a lot of them have just been 3D shoots and working on judging yardages. And I had one shoot during the winter time-ish, and it was just a 300 shoot up in Kansas City. So when I am getting ready, for my shoot this weekend, I have quite a few things I have to make sure I have in the car Friday night. I have to have my bow all took down and cleaned up because there's a lot of mud on that bow. I gotta make sure my strings are waxed and, kind of looking a little bit better than they should. I'll also have to take off my sight and clean my sight off and make sure, my sight tape and everything is good and staying on. I will also have to make sure I have both sets of my arrows that I use, which is 2 different sets, so these are 2 different kinds. I also got to make sure with my fat arrows I take an extra one just in case I may hit one of the others or someone's arrow may fly and hit mine. And with my other arrows, I still have to make sure I take 1 or 2 extras because when you're shooting that feed a target with like 3 or 4 people, there's a lot of arrows that go in there and they can hit your arrow. So you got to just be prepared. And I have Achievement Day this Thursday, and for archery, I made an arrow holder, and so that's what I'm going to put all my arrows in so they're not just laying in the back seat of the car. And then I'll have my bag that I usually take with me, and it consists of binoculars for me and my father, my actual, I carry a couple extra wrenches in there, but a lot of my wrenches are already in my belt that I use, but I carry a few more just in case someone else needs them or there's a certain part I don't have in my pouch. And I carry a pair of like pliers in there. I just have some different odds and ends. I usually have an extra release in there, but since I have two releases already, I don't use that extra release like I have been. I also make sure I have bug spray with me because you wouldn't believe how easy it is to get bit by bugs. Mm-hmm. Hold on one second. So also for the shoot, I have never been to Lewis County. I don't even hardly know where that is. I have just never really been to an actual 4-H shoot, so I am very excited to go and do that. Also, another opportunity I get to do at this shoot is I'm a shooting ambassador. We help put on the awards for shooting sports, and this has nothing to do with it, but as a shooting sports ambassador, I can go to these events and I can help out and just let them know that I'm there to help, which means a lot to them in the long run.
All right. So
In August, I will have two different shoots, two different weekends as well that I will be going to. And the first one is August 28th, and that is a 300 match. And September 18th and 19th is State 3D, and that will be, or State 3D and State 300. And so on the August 30th or August 28th, sorry, I will just go down there to Columbia, shoot, and come home. But September 19th and 18th, I actually am going to be staying at a place down there because those days are back in about 4 hours, 2 hours at
so
night, 2 hours in the morning. So might as well stay somewhere and not have to get up as early.
So I just wanted to pop in real quick and let you know you do have a question in the group. Looks like it comes from Boss Man himself. He wants to know: do you prefer your broadheads or mechanical, and why?
Also for this upcoming match, I have a lot of stuff that I don't really usually use when I'm just outside shooting. So I have been putting that extra stuff with my stuff that I usually use, just so I get used to having it. So I've been wearing my binoculars, which I usually don't wear because my dad spots me, and I have to spot myself. So I've been and I have been using my rangefinder, even though I have the ranges already marked in my yard. So I've been using that a lot, and I have it on my belt with my pouch, so it's like 10 times heavier, and it's like carrying a 5 pound bow and like a 10 pound pouch. So it's like so heavy to carry around. So that's been fun trying to work with all of that. Also, when I go down there, I have to make sure that I rules. We have not been asked to like wear masks or anything. Thank goodness. I actually, when I first started to sign up for it, I had to call the guy and I was like, hey, you know, if I do the 300, am I going to have time to do the other one I want to do? And he's like, oh, oh yeah, you should have enough time. And so it's like, I hope I have enough time because you got some of those people who like stand on the line for like half an hour just like taking 3 hours to shoot one arrow.
Can you hear me? All right, Miss Jody, if you can.
Complicated drawing point on my bow. So on my bow, when I draw back, I actually have it shorter than everything else. Any other bow I've ever shot. So with my bow, I have two different spots on it that I have to. How do I put this? It's easier to show you.
All
I
right, so
have
can you?
to use mechanical because if we are found anywhere on the range with sorry, I found out that I was muted. Um, I don't know if anyone heard this, but I prefer mechanical. Um, we are not allowed to use broadheads on any range at all. If we are caught using broadheads, we are kicked out of the range immediately. They are just not supposed to be on the range at all. Um,
Hello?
and also the broadheads tear up the targets really
Miss
bad.
Jody.
So
Yeah,
that's
Miss
also
Jody,
another reason why we don't like to use broadheads.
that'll work. Can you hear me?
Drawing point on my bow is I actually have two different spots for my drawing point. I have my actual drawing point, and then I have my let off. So a let off is when you pull it all the way back. You can pull all the way and you feel that tug and you know that you're fully against your bow. And so like if I didn't have it like that, I probably wouldn't be pulling it back all the way and my arrows would be flying everywhere. Make sure you pull it all the way back until you feel it.
All right. Well, Miss Jody, it was great hearing from you today. Great talking to you. Hopefully, we all learned a lot of wonderful things. Guys, everybody that stuck with us through the whole podcast, thank you so much. You guys are the true heroes, the great ones that we love. Due to technical issues, from what I was able to pick up on it, this is going to be an awesome show, an awesome time, and it's just so cool to see the youth of America getting out and doing these sports. So, guys, once again, I'm going to remind you about the upcoming comedy show on November 6th. Uh, on November 6th, upcoming comedy show. Keep an eye on the WO Network, Entertainment Network, for everything, all information, everything that you need to know about coming in. So, guys, once again, thank you for tuning in. I believe up next we may have another show coming up. I'm not 100% sure on that one because I'm kind of bouncing in and out, not as good as I used to be. But, guys, from the bottom of my heart, everybody here at WO Entertainment, from Miss Jody and everybody else involved, thank you so much for tuning in today and spending a little bit of time with us. And, guys, as always, salute. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next round. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye bye.